Okay, so here we go. 8-minute gymnastics ladder for Friday the 16th. We start with, right, for CrossFit, again, it's handstand, strict handstand push-ups. They need to start something they can do 10 with. This is where they can use bands for that strict pull-up if they would like, as long as they can get in and out of something pretty easily that they can do for a set of 10, right? If they need a double black band and they don't want to use the thing to loop them together and it takes them a half hour to get into it, don't do it. Just go back to ring rows. But yeah, if they can't do strict pull-ups, then I would advise they probably don't do the handstand push-up variation, even if they want to do the CrossFit track, because they probably need to build some base strength. Then we're going to alternate between 10, which is strength endurance, front squat, and 3 good mornings, going back and forth. They may, most in a decent sized class, probably need to share a bar. So they'll have to probably pair up, or you'll have to pair them up with people who are sort of equal. It's much easier to change. And we're going sets across here, so it'll be pretty standard to keep it, pretty easy to keep it, because they're not really changing weight. So even if they need to change between people, it's not a lot of thought that goes into it. It's take one on, put it off, that type thing. So we'll go back and forth, right? That on the minute 30, right? And then we finish off with A is for acid, where essentially you're going to do max cals on the C2 bike, then rest 30 seconds, max cals in 2 minutes on the rower, rest and the air bike. There's a couple ways we can mix this up, right? If you've got a class of 12 or less, it's pretty easy just to start somebody on the C2, start somebody on the rower, and start somebody on the air bike and have them flow through. The easiest way to do that is to go, if you start on the rower, you go to the air bike. So if you start on B, you go to C, C goes to A, so on and so forth, right? If you have a bigger class, right, you can also kind of start in waves, which may be the better thing, right? Where you start everybody on the C2 bike, and then every 2 minutes, then you can start a new group on that C2 bike, and everybody can just flow right through. Right, it takes a little longer, but it is doable.